And we're live.
And we're live.
Hey folks, Wizard of Mo Games here. It's another Friday night, and we're going to show you a quick game. I backed Emerald Skulls by Thunderwork Games, but I had an opportunity to buy one of their previous games. All of these are set in the world of Ulos. Goblin Vaults, I could get them together. I got them in this thing called the Swindler's Chest. So it has basically both of these games in one box. And today we have pulled out Emerald Skulls, and we're going to play that. The world of Ulos has, I think they have 7 games that are in this world, which includes Role Player as part of that. So it is
Role Player.
And Role Player Adventures. So this basically, these two games take place in a prison, and the goblins play Goblin Vaults and Emerald Skulls. So we're going to play Emerald Skulls. It's the latest one, but I wanted to show you that it did come in the Swindler's Chest. We're just going to go ahead and set it aside. So based on the number of players that play the game, you put a certain number of money into the pool. So it's like everybody coming in and throwing their part in the pool, and you're going to play this game and draw out of that pool. Once the pool is empty, what you have is what you got. Whoever has the most wins. Somebody may have less than their starting 40. Somebody else is going to have more than their starting 40. They would win overall, and then everybody would chip in 40 again. So if you had a net gain, you'd be playing for free type thing.
So your ante is 40 basically into that.
That's it. Everybody's putting 40 into the pot. So this is really cool. Everyone is going to start off rolling 3 dice. And when the roller picks it up, they're called the tumbler.
The tumbler.
The tumbler. When they pick up the dice, they have to allow a few seconds for everybody else to be able to toss out a bet on what they think the result is going to be. So the way it works is when you roll your dice, you can slot them into the teeth, 1s. Then you have 2s that you can slot into the teeth. And they've got little infinity symbols here that say you can slot as many as you can fit in there. So if I was to roll a couple of 1s, I could put them there. Skulls are wild, so I could put them in there. But every time I roll, I have to go higher or in the same level. So if I was to roll these, I got 2, 3, and 5. If I was to put a 2 in there, I would pick these up. Everybody's going to bet. And I roll these. Oh, I got a 3 and a 5. I can place a 3. And I'm rolling until I can skull, gem out. If I don't want to roll anymore, I chicken out. If I empty my hand by using all of my stuff, it'll pay out on one of these sides. If I chicken out or if I gem without using all of my dice, I get one of these. If I empty hand or empty my hand with a gem, I get paid out down this row. Basically, each die here is going to give me a certain number of points. And those are coins you pull out of it. The roller, the tumbler, gets paid first. Then we're going to look at the bets to see if I hit any of them. If I busted, if I chickened out, if I jeweled out. The purple ones are basically a bonus jackpot. If I was trying to work my way through, instead of getting paid down one of these sides, I could actually take alternative pay out of one of these jackpots, and they usually are going to pay you more. One, just for example, is this Grim Grin. If all I got was 1s and 2s with all of my dice, I could actually get 3 coins for every 1 and 2 that I had, but not a skull. Skulls are wild, but they usually don't pay out unless you gem or empty hand gem. If you bust,
it even shows up there.
So if you had 3s in here and rolled something lower, you'd bust and get nothing. So it's pretty fast paced. Each player gets 2 bets. The tumbler does not. He's playing, he gets paid first, then everybody else gets paid until we run out of gems. The 3 is interesting because if you place a 3 and you pay out, you actually get a booger. Because you're playing the nose. You got 2 teeth, you got the nose, you got 2 eyes, which are individuals, not infinity, and you got 1 5 gem out. But if you get a booger, it's a re-roll. So if you do roll your dice and it's like, oh, I'll spend a booger and I can re-roll.
And you can sit on them.
Okay. You can sit on them and hang on to them.
Points at the end of the game.
If you roll
I don't remember.
and you don't have any, you can actually pick up the 3. You pick your nose and then you re-roll the dice and put them back in there. So there are actually bets about that by picking your nose and then busting.
Do you have to have a booger to be able to pick a nose?
Yeah.
No, you have to
gotta
have
have
3 to pick a nose, but if you pay out on one of these, you can actually get a booger and use that as a free roll.
Yeah,
So
that
you
only
would take
pays
the
on
dice,
this.
and then you would add another one and go from there. Now, you all start with 3, but you can actually spend some of your money to add more dice to your roll. So the more dice you have, the bigger your payout could be, but you also stand a bigger chance of busting. So we're going to run through it quick and easy. We can just...
One little
So
game.
when you spend a booger, you get a reroll and you add a die.
Yeah, I think it's right here. And so you buy dice, you decide how many you're going to do, we'll say 3.
You're factoring
Then you
3.
tumble, they allow for bets, you roll the dice, and you can place them, or you can pick your nose and re-roll, or spend a re-roll cube, a booger, to add 1 die to the dice pool and re-roll all of them. Then you place your dice and go from there.
But you can do that right off the bat if you already have it.
So your first opportunity to bet is after the first roll.
Is
And we can bet on the first roll.
Well, just
as soon as you
based
pick it
on
up.
what he read.
Yeah, as soon as the tumbler picks up his dice or spends money to get more, people can place their bets. The bets have a tiered payout on them. So the first one down is going to get the biggest one. Second one will get the middle. Third one will get that. No more than 3 bets per.
What does that one say? 2, 3, 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just
Whoever's on the
person
bottom
gets
gets 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
so the first guy only gets 2?
No, the last
No,
couple.
the last
Just
two.
You're the
Oh,
bottom.
that's right, because they
And
stack
he
on
goes
top
on
of each
top.
other.
And
Yes,
there, so
my bad.
whoever's at the bottom gets
My
started.
bad.
You go
My
from top to
bad.
bottom.
I forgot that.
All right, let's look at these real quick. So busted, foul.
Is if you bust out or you chicken out,
If you're
somebody
the-
can bet against you, which
Okay.
are these brown ones.
This one's just straight gem out.
This is, yeah, the final jewel.
This one's bust out after at least 1 nose pick.
Yes. And that's
That's a big
picking 3.
payout, too.
Yep.
This one is
The Mad Nargash.
gem out only with skulls. Okay.
So if everything you had was
All
skulls,
wilds.
so if I roll a 2 and use that as a 3 and then use that as that, all of those are skulls.
That
That's
person
the
gets
gem
paid.
out.
That's 15.
They would get paid on that, but I would choose this alternate jackpot,
Right.
which would be 5 gears per skull. Gears is what they're playing for because they're finding them in the thing.
Yeah.
So I'd end up with 15 points instead of 5, a booger, and 2 instead of 7. All right.
Nice.
This one is
Green.
Ones or
That's
twos.
just all
All in the
ones and
teeth.
twos.
run out with only teeth.
Emerald skull.
Is it good?
Is double out with a full skull. So you would have to have a 1.
You have to have
And
3
you have to
teeth.
have at least 3 in the teeth section, a nose, 2 eyes, and that, which pays out big
Big.
for
but
those
it's
that bet
hard
on
to
it.
get.
But if anybody achieves it, they get 30 points, and he did it.
And then what's
He
the
did
other?
it.
Double out with full skull?
That's the alternate
3,
payout.
1, 2, and
Yeah.
Yep.
And you did, the ninja did that last game.
Empty hand basically says they're going to use all their dice, and the other one is empty and shiny, says you're going to use all their dice, and one of them's going to be a gem.
Okay.
All right. Gemming is the way that you get your skulls to pay out. If you're empty without the gem, the skulls don't pay.
And same
And
there.
when you chicken without the gem, skulls don't pay. But gems, rolling a 5 will cause all skulls to pay out.
or a skull.
Yeah. All right. Everybody got it?
We are ready.
All right. Let's
Who gets to
in.
go first?
There are 7 dice. Well, we can roll, see who goes first.
I got a 4.
I got a 5.
I got a 1.
I guess the wizard's going first.
Yes, I am. Because I'm a dice rolling So I'm starting with 3. None of us start with any money whatsoever. So I'm rolling 3 dice, chance to bet.
Don't block it. I can't see what it is.
Yeah, that's what that little arrow to the side is. Bet on this side and that side.
Okay, well, there we go.
All right.
Do they stay in the, they don't
Or
stay,
put it on
see, they
top.
don't stay in the camera that way.
Put it on top now. There you go.
There you go.
All right, here we go. First roll. Boom.
Where's yours? You
All
didn't
right.
bet.
No, why would I bet?
So I rolled a 1.
You bet every time.
No,
Not
you
every
don't.
time.
A 1, 2, and 4. So I now get to choose to place dice in one of these slots. I could choose to put a 2 and then re-roll these, but I'm going to play it safe and place a 1. And now I have to re-roll these 2 dice.
Time's out. So, how many times you get? So you can. There's multiple times to roll. Okay, never mind. I'm good.
You keep rolling until you use all your dice, until you chicken out, or until you bust.
And you can bet every time he rolls.
That's right. So I pick it up. So I have a 1. I can always go back to the last row that I used. And I have a skull. Well, I could actually,
You can only place 1 die at a time, right?
no, you can place any that match the same number. So if I
He's
roll
going
3
with
ones, I
I'm saying
put
you
all of
can't put one here now.
No, I could not. So I could actually use this as a wild and just put all those in there. But I'm not. I'm going to choose to re-roll this. Now, if I get a skull or a 5, I can gem out and get paid. There it is. It's a 3. All right. So I have empty-handed, which means I'm coming down this row. This is going to give me a re-roll cube, a booger, and this is going to give me 2 coins. Boom.
Yeah, we didn't get nothing.
That's what I collected.
Yeah, nothing.
And nobody won any bets.
I didn't get this because
I did not bust out or chicken out. I did not do the grim grin, which is just 1s and 2s, and I did not double out with the shiny gem. So that is that. These go here, and he becomes the new roller.
Anybody else?
We don't start with money, do we?
Nope.
No, you put 40 into the ante pot. So you have 40 in your pocket. You bet.
We don't have any here to
No,
increase my.
no.
Not until you start winning some. You're.
I'm the only one
He
betting.
was thinking about it.
Yep.
I also don't want you guys to get.
Man, you don't worry about what we're doing.
Yeah,
you
I
worry
worry
about
about
your
what you're
damn
doing.
self.
It's a gambling game.
Golly.
This is a gambling game. You worry about everybody.
No, you betting on yourself, man. What does that one right there say?
Final jewel, gemming out.
And what is that one over there?
Pick and bust.
Pick and bust. He has no 3s to pick. If he rolled a 3, he wouldn't get it anyway. Boom. All right. So you got the,
I mean, the same amount of points.
you with empty hand, but no skulls would score. You would get 3 points, or you could do this, which is 3 coins times each one of these. That's
Oh, each
9
one of
points.
those. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you got 9 for that. Because that's the alternate jackpot.
I read that wrong.
So you should have 9 points there. And now you start from here, then you go there. Got that? So you get 5 for that. Then it comes over here. They did not gem out. Then it goes here, empty hand, which was me. So I get 2 points for that. Oh, out of 10. 2 coins for that. And then you said empty and shiny did not pay. That's basically how it works. Now you can
Bet.
spend coins to make.
Ooh, I could, couldn't I?
Mhm.
-3 would give me 2 more. Give me 2 more, baby.
He's rolling.
What do we got there? 2 3s, 4 and a 5.
I think you can place. You got to place after.
You got to
play.
wait for him to pick
Yeah.
up the dice, yeah.
Let's do the 2. We got a 3.
Now, you could have placed that 2 with the 2
I
and
know.
re-rolled everything.
Hold on, hold on.
All right?
He's going so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Am I the only one?
There's a 4. There's a 5.
You're stuck.
Why?
He gems out, so he'll get gem out without empty hand.
Do I have to roll them
So
all?
actually,
He didn't empty hand.
You'll be doing this one.
Yeah,
You'll be doing this side, which is less
Mhm.
points.
that's okay. That's what I'm good for.
You
So-
didn't chicken out
Nope.
or
Gem
bust
I
up.
gemmed out.
Gemmed out, but he didn't use all his dice, so it wasn't an empty hand. So what he gets is 3, 5, a booger, six coins and a booger.
6 coins and a booger. Give me that booger, baby.
Mm-hmm.
So like a net +2, +3.
Mm-hmm. So over here, he did not bust or foul out. So we get those. He did get a final jewel. So he gemmed out for 2 for you. And then over here, he did not empty hand or empty hand shiny. That's it.
All right.
You gonna buy any extras?
Nope.
No bets. All threes.
I bet.
You could just place one of the 3 and then re-roll the others if you wanted to.
Nope.
Nope.
Don't do that.
All threes. All
I
right.
get 3 boogers.
3 bigger. Okay.
Wow.
It's an empty hand.
And this goes away.
Yeah.
That's it. And get 3 boogers.
Wow. 3 boogies, baby.
Mm-hmm. That puts it up to me. I'm going to
You didn't
spend
dig deep for those.
2 of
did
this. Oh, 2 of it. 3 of this to roll 5 total dice. Back into the pot. No bet. All right. I got a 2. Rolling 4.
Go ahead.
Look at those 5s. 4. Skull. 5 would gem me.
So you would get 4 total points.
I'm gonna skull for the 3.
Is that empty and shiny?
Yeah, he gets a skull.
Hang on a second. Pre-roll. Hang on. I'm still working on it. Give me a second.
Give me any time.
I can't read these damn things.
He says
I
it's
took
way
them up. I give you a few seconds to bid, and if you don't,
All right, go.
then I roll the die.
Go.
It's not wait for me to
Go.
bet on what you're gonna roll.
I can't read them and I don't know what I'm looking at.
I got 2 1s and a 2.
Busted.
Oh, you busted.
I will spend a booger,
Spend the booger.
add 1 to it, and roll again.
Nice. And he got
Ooh.
skulls. He's gonna put them all in the booger nose.
You could put them on the 4s, I guess.
He could put it all in the nose.
Oh yeah, that is the 3. Yeah, but then you get like 10 boogers.
Mm-hmm. That'd be good to have a lot of boogers. 'Cause everybody wants a bunch of boogers to pick.
Only one will pay out. Boom. It is empty hand on that. So all skulls will pay. Oh, it's not that
It's not
though.
jam.
It's empty hand that. No skulls will pay.
You're just gonna
You
get
get nothing.
So what I get is a
points.
booger and two
You don't get
points.
this side because they're skulls.
That's right. I don't get skulls.
So you have to go over here. Oh,
no. You
I'd
to
have
get a
to.
gem.
I'd have to. Well, I could put them all in there and roll another die.
What?
I could just put those in there
And then roll again.
and roll this. Bets. Everybody gets two. They're all in there.
One.
One.
Useless.
I will pick my nose.
good hit.
And that's where that would have come in.
Yeah. Thought
Another
about that, but he
three
had a 3 in there at first.
and a 5. He could gem out.
That's what I'm going to do. Because if I gem out, those skulls will pay. All right, so I've gemmed out. I get 4 points and 3 boogers. Coins and 3 boogers.
So that didn't pay out.
That didn't pay out.
The Grim didn't.
No bust. I did gem out, so orange gets 2 and purple gets 1.
Empty hand didn't pay out.
Nope.
But
Nope.
Nope.
Not
Didn't
empty.
empty and
he
shiny.
didn't empty. That's
Nope.
right.
That's it. That's how it's done.
Okay. Let me pay 3-2 to get 5. Nice.
There they go.
That's.
hmm
It's always throws it on
That was the payout last time.
that. You?
I don't bet on them before they roll.
A whole bunch of ones and a whole bunch of twos.
I want to give it to you.
You look at him.
It's part
You
of the
playing
game.
your game.
I am playing my
Quit
game.
playing my game. Jeez Louise. I'm gonna do this.
Is that a 5?
Yep.
Mhm.
Ah, but I wouldn't empty hand. Just gem out. Doesn't hurt to do that.
Roll that 5 again, man. Oh, and there it is.
Yes.
That's going to be empty hand gem. You're going to gem out empty handed.
I can do that.
Mm-hmm. So it's going to give you.
That would pay him.
Now wait a minute. Would that be more than this?
No,
No,
it would
yeah.
not be because you would get more here on that special payout.
No, you'd get more if you did that.
Oh, but if I gem
That's what
out, I
I'm
can
saying.
choose one of these anyways.
Hmm?
No, I have to meet the requirement.
No, yeah, because it wouldn't be a grin
So
grim.
this would be
Yeah.
5, 7, 10. Or if I go here,
3 times each of
3
them.
times 5, that'd be 15.
3 times
That's the
4,
way to
which
go.
is 4 wouldn't count.
3
Only
times
1
4,
and
which is
2.
12, which is
Yeah.
still more.
Yeah.
But then I would give him.
That's right.
5 and him 3. Yep.
He's so worried.
So your net gain would be 7
Look at that.
versus.
Right, if I do this, they don't get any points.
Correct.
Yeah.
So you got to look at net gain.
Well,
If I gain 12 and you get 5, or I
Then I
get
get-
10 and
they
you
would
get
get the
You
nothing.
same.
ain't got to do
They
that.
would
Yeah,
get it
you
either
do. It's
way.
gambling.
No, you don't.
It's a gambling game.
You
They
get
would get it either way because they would be empty hand gem. And they both happen to bet on
5 and 3.
Or
He bet on empty hand Jim.
that. No, this is
hand.
empty hand gem.
this is what we got. We're gonna get
Either way I do it, they're going to get the point. So I might as well do this to get
Uh-huh.
5,
What?
6, 7, 10. I get 12 instead.
All right. So you get
But that's
12.
not shiny if it's a skull. Is it?
You're not getting those.
Yeah. What I'm saying is either whether I go skull or not, you guys are both either getting a 5, except I'm screwing you out of the
I
5.
didn't think you got
It's-
this. You got if it was a skull.
Right. I could do this, then you would get that.
I didn't
But
think
if
you
you
got that if it was a skull.
It's a
Yeah,
gem.
So it counts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
He's
I'm
doing
not doing
that.
it.
So
I
you
was
get 5 and
mistaken.
I get 3. If it was this way, I'd get 5 and you get 3. So it don't really matter.
So here's your
That way
12.
he's getting 5.
You're getting 5.
I get 12.
I'm getting 3.
And I'm getting 2 for that, but not this.
Right, 'cause
So it was
demo.
either way on that as well.
Yeah, but I switched it because it was plus 2 points from.
Because you got extra points by doing it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you're up. Oh, he's paying big. 6 to roll 6 dice.
Once you go 7 and roll 10, do 10 and
I
get
thought
7.
about it,
There's
but
10.
I'm only at 6.
You can't get that without doing 7.
Betting, betting, betting.
Damn, you're screwed, dude.
Maybe not.
He's got 2 dice.
Yep.
You know, you can pick and re-roll that.
I can do that at the
Can
end
you
of
put
the
more
turn
than
too,
you
right?
can? You can only put 1 in there.
One in each.
Well, he's going
Those are
to.
infinity and those are that.
I'm gonna bust.
No, he can gem
How am
out.
I gonna bust?
Oh, he can gem out.
It's
Yeah.
not empty hand.
Yeah.
Which gem out? That's gem out. I can't bet twice on the same one, can
Nope.
No. But he can still gem out over there.
I? Has to be empty.
Oh, that one's empty hand side.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No. Pick and bust. You can pick and bust, but you can't. Oh, right there. You might get 2 out of it.
Busted.
No, the 3 is infinite, isn't it?
Oh, that is
You couldn't go
true.
below if you would have got
Oh.
that.
Yeah, but I already put the 4 in.
But you can pick a 3,
Could pick
add
a
it
3.
to that, and re-roll them.
That's true. So
So
that would be
only-
that one.
Your only way out of it.
Roll a 5 now.
Yeah.
You only got another 3 you can get rid of.
True.
I missed the damn
What are you
thing.
doing?
There's the 5 right there. It missed the bucket, man. It got stuck in my
You
fingers.
were like flipping it.
I was like bowling, by God. I'm starting a lawnmower.
So what that does is give you 3, 7, and a booger. 7 and a booger. And he spent
I really want the booger.
6 to get.
So I got 1 and a booger out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are damn keeping
All
up
right,
with
so
numbers
now
too
it
much.
comes here, pick and
They're taking
bust.
all the fun out of it.
Did not happen. There's here, no bust or chicken out on it.
So y'all didn't get shit.
I got 2.
He gets 2.
Oh, you got 2. Look at there.
And he gets 2. All right.
It's my roll.
Yes, it is.
How come the Grim paid so good last time and ain't paid nothing this time?
Nobody's doing it because you keep placing bet on it right away.
So then
If you don't put it right away, then you don't get it.
Yeah, but I see that and I
Okay,
said I'm not
after
giving
they
you 5
roll.
points. See, now I do it.
But you won't get as much.
Yeah, but I have made a better decision.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he only has 1 die left to roll.
And then that. 4.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could have bet 2 and 3.
So if I go here, nobody will get that, but they do get that.
You only do 1 die at a time.
That's right. Oh, 1 number at a time.
You know, 1 number at a time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And this one,
2.
2.
Put it in the 2 spot. Grip and grin.
That gives me only, well, I get that. Yeah, I'll just do that.
Skull won't count for nothing.
3, 6, 9. You get 9 points for that.
Or I could re-roll this and get another die. Yeah, I'll do that.
You just take the points and go.
It's fun.
He couldn't
fun
take
to
the
roll.
points and
It's
go.
fun to roll.
No. 3 and a 4. So that's out.
Yeah.
2. Spend that. Get these 2.
Look. There's the 4.
I think Bill's gonna get it.
I still have a reroll.
Mm-hmm.
If I roll this, I can pick my nose and roll it. Roll
Mm-hmm.
this, what that dice, this dice, and that dice.
No, that would go with that one.
Mhm.
The booger gets you the adjustment. That's
He's gonna do it.
bust.
He's gonna do it.
If I do this,
Huh?
I get to reroll both of these.
Mm-hmm.
All
We're
right.
gonna bust anyway.
But now only the 1 and 2 pay out, right?
No,
Nothing.
Oh, I will get it.
pays up.
I got it.
You got a
Yeah, he
while.
gemmed out.
I can gem out
Mm-hmm.
and go here and roll again.
Mhm.
That's a big risk because then you're gonna bust unless you get a 5.
Yeah, here I
Gemming
get.
out
What do I get for this?
this row. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, I'll just take the 8.
Who got paid? Who got paid?
He did. He got paid 8. So we go here, no grim. Come over here, no bust.
No
It wasn't a chicken.
No
Yeah.
empty hand.
No empty hand.
No empty hand,
yeah.
no empty shiny.
That was a good one because
All right.
nobody else got bonus money.
What do you think?
Hey.
What was this all?
Huh? That's it. So showing your bet decides where people place those dice.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess they're
So,
supposed to place the dice and then we bet.
yeah. I think I'm going to just spend 1 to roll 4. 1 to roll 4. I got a 2, a 4, and 2 3s. I'll place 2 3s.
Mmm.
Oh man, you got 3 green dice over there?
Yeah,
Or cubes?
3 boogers.
You re-rolling like a madman.
That's it. I got a 4 and a 5. I'll place. Oh, well, I'll spend a booger
Roll.
to grab another and add all 3 of these together. That's risky.
It's risky.
Only 3 spots.
You got the 4.
Yeah, I got actually, I got the 3 as well. Put the 3 in there.
You're doing some Dave Inman rolling over here.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're rolling.
He's rolling himself into a corner.
No, he's not.
Everybody all bet it out.
Mm-hmm. Well, not him.
He's waiting for me to pick to do pick and bust. All I need is a 5.
And there it is.
So that's an empty out. That's going to give me 10 and 3 boogers. 10 and 3 more boogers. That's pretty good. I don't see anything else that pays any better than that.
Well,
So no Grim Grin. That one's gone. No chicken. Empty hand
I get
Pays 2
is 2. And then 5
and 3.
for green and 3
Thank you.
again.
Is that in either, you get the empty hand and the empty hand, Jim?
Mm-hmm. Hits them both.
No, I think that's empty hand without the gem, right? Without gemming out.
Just run out of dice.
Yeah.
He just
The other
empty-handed.
one is doubling
Yeah,
out,
the-
run
And he
out of dice.
empty-handed
with it.
and ran out with the green.
No.
Yeah. Empty hand's empty hand. You ran out, whether you gemmed or not.
Not according to this. That's different from that one.
There's the empty hand right there with no
Right.
gem.
And there's an empty hand with gem. They're different.
But you can get paid on either one.
No, you get this one, the skulls don't count. If you get this one, you get.
He don't have no skulls. Doesn't matter.
I'm saying they're different though, so I'm making
Yeah,
sure that's.
they are.
I think they would both pay. They're 2 different parameters.
Run out. The tumbler places all of their dice, no longer have any dice in their pool. Double out. The tumbler has no dice, and they have placed one die on the thing. So yeah, you could bet on both and actually
He got paid on both.
actually get paid on both. All right, so that drops them down. We can clear this, move to the next tumbler.
Let me spend 3.
Which
to
is
roll
you.
5 dice.
3 back in the pot.
I like them boogers, man.
Yeah,
You
because
got
you get to
20,
add that extra die. So no point spending money to do it, because you can roll 3 and then add
You
1.
can do 3, get up
Not
to
at
7.
all.
That's tasty.
Haven't placed a die yet.
Yeah. You need to wait.
I need to get points. Skulls aren't going to matter if I don't.
Because you can choose.
I missed it. I was trying to get it out there before you
You can
did.
choose not to roll, and that's chickening out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So you can always go back to the ones. You have any boogers?
Nope. He got no boogers. There's another one. Oh, he can't go one. He busted, and he has to close out.
I didn't.
But it's not empty hand.
Nope.
It's no, you know what?
It pays this one.
So he
Oh,
gets.
that one's not empty hand either.
So he gets 3,
He's got 2 dice in his hand.
4, 5. You get 5.
Get 5.
There's your 5.
You get,
Then it goes here. No pick and bust. No grim. I got final jewel for 2.
and you get nothing.
I get nothing.
Neither one of them.
Nothing. I get it.
Perfect roll.
It was a good roll. Just Jimming out in and of itself pays your skull.
Give me all of them.
For 10?
Yeah.
All right, 7 dice for 10.
7 die. Y'all ready?
Yeah, just gonna
Damn.
take that.
Thanks a lot.
I'm gonna take that for 5.
He's gonna bust.
He bet on
He's gonna
what?
bust. Just right off the bat. I don't ever bet first. Oh, with Steve. He gonna bust.
He bet that when I tried to do that, and I did it. Put 2 of them in there. If you want to do this, you gotta get 3 teeth.
One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I could do that.
Yeah, because that requires you to use 7 dice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Damn.
You could have put a skull and a 1 there,
I know.
and you could get that 3 times every one. 7 times 3 is 21
Let me
points.
roll my dice.
21 points for
Just let me
7.
roll my dice.
All right, man. You can't put anything there now. Put the skull down, and I don't get nothing now. You got boogers to re-roll too.
Mm-hmm.
You just go out like that. You don't get no gem out,
I can
but
pull.
you get all
I
that.
can pull from there, but there's no dice to roll.
No, and when you pull from there, you don't roll extra dice. You just roll that one and the die you had rolled. The boogers would give you the extra dice
If they're available.
if they're available.
Yep.
And if you're trying to get that 30 pointer, you got to just put a skull there and re-roll those 3. Then you have a chance of getting this one.
Well, you got your 3 teeth.
I mean, what I got's what I'm rolling right now, unless I pull a booger.
No, what I'm saying, if you just put a skull here and you get these 2, that gives you a chance to get that. Or this.
But I put those in earlier. Did I just not
No,
put
you
those
just
in?
Put those in now.
Just put all those in there.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
Yeah. So
Mm, I don't-
5 times every skull.
but if I do that, then I can do my boogers to try to re-roll them.
Yeah.
yeah.
I guess I'll try to do that. I got 2 boogers.
You busted.
He's got
Well,
two
I got
boogers.
2 boogers. So there's 1. And what do I roll? All 3 or?
Oh,
There's a wild.
You want it here or do you want it there?
Right there.
Okay.
Boy, look at all the wilds.
No, you get that right there.
Oh, I busted. But I got
You
this.
pull the nose.
I got that.
no, not if it's a skull.
Oh, that's right.
That's be a 3. Is it?
Well, this has to end up with a 5.
Come on. You know you need a 4 and a 5. You can do it.
4 or a 5,
You
right?
can 4 to 5 or 2 skulls or any combination of skulls and 4s and
Can I get a
5s.
one?
You can only play
I'm
a
gonna play one
or
board.
a 5. You
Oh,
can't play both.
Oh yeah, you need a 4 or a skull.
There's a 5
5.
There.
jeweled out with a non-empty hand.
That's right.
So
So
none
none of your
skull.
skulls pay
None of this skull. Oh shit.
because it was an empty. It wasn't a non-empty hand. It was a skull.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
it
it does pay. That's right. It's this, so it does pay. 3, 5, a booger, 6, 7, 8.
That's still 8 points.
So he gets 8 points. He spent 10 to get it.
That's right. I'm having fun, by God, and that's all that matters when you're gambling,
No,
doesn't it?
He gets a book.
Yeah, it does.
gambling.
That's all that matters when you're
not
gambling.
when you're gambling.
I'm having fun, by
So on
God.
this side, you did not get Mad Nargesh. Over there, you didn't get
And look,
Teeth.
it looks
You
like
didn't
what I
get
had
that.
before.
Over here, neither one of us got bust, but he did gem out, so I get 2 for that. Thanks.
We done?
I like getting
Take
paid.
it.
I like getting paid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Anybody else? Going once, going twice?
Sorry.
Oh,
You can do the same thing. You got no boogers, do you?
no.
You ain't got no boogers.
He has to gem out.
He does have to gem out for that, but it could happen. But he could also just gem out. That's
There
what
it
he got.
is.
So 3, 6, 9.
No, you didn't gem out.
No, right here.
He gets to use the alternative scoring.
He didn't.
No,
You only get
only
don't
3.
Ones and twos, so you get 3 points that way, and this way you would get 2, 3, 4 points.
Does the skull still count?
It does because he's empty-handed. Oh,
No,
he,
no,
he didn't gem. That's right. So you get 2 that way, and you get 3 that way.
I'll take the 3.
Taking the 3.
And I get
1,
You get
2,
5.
3.
5 for me, baby.
There you go.
It didn't pay. This was not a gem out, and it was not a gem out. All right.
What are you gonna do? How many are you gonna roll?
All right.
3? Look at him. That's right. I'll put in there with you.
I don't want that.
You don't want it? You was doing that to.
No.
This is a
Why are you fucking with me, man?
They said in the rules, in the Goblin rules, if there's a tie when they hit, the one who had to reach the farthest to get it there gets it.
You won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was just messing with it.
Why are you doing that to me, man?
Because it's fun.
No, that ain't fun. Yeah. I love you too, but damn.
Is that 3
sucks.
5s? Oh man.
It's 2 5s and a 4.
So you got like 50 million burgers.
I'm gonna spend a booger to grab another and put it in there and roll them all.
Put me in the butt.
Put you in the butt.
Mm-hmm. In the butt.
Poke him in the butt.
I guess he.
At least I'm in some pay out here. They're in hand. I only bet twice. That's cool. If I scald out, I would get 3, 4, 5.
You can't skull
If
out.
I threed, I could skull up there. It would give me a gem. And give me 5. The 3, all it's going to do is reload on the boogers.
I gotta reload my boogers.
Use a booger and roll 3 dice.
Is there a maximum number of boogers you can have?
No, you just keep, this snot keeps happening.
Is there a maximum load of boogers you can have?
In a prison full of goblins,
There's
That's true.
unlimited boogers, baby.
it is unlimited supply. That's a 2 skull.
Oh,
You can do
man.
that right now.
I'm not. I'm going to drop that 2. I got these. Only
That's
one bet
gone.
left. Only one bet left. No go.
No go.
There's a 2. I'm liking that.
He's got a booger you can pick over
Got
there,
one
too.
left.
He's got a lot of boogers.
He's got a booger over there.
Mm-hmm.
And you get some point out of this.
There's a 4.
Yeah, I got a gem. Oh, but there are no skulls, so that would give me 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13
Holy
points.
crap.
Yeah, I'll do that. That's empty
It's
hand.
5, 2, 4, 6, 8,
13.
13.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So I
Big
get at
points.
least 2 points out of that.
What's the payout?
You get 2 points.
Yeah, if this gets nothing,
Yeah.
it's orange.
Yep.
What does this
This
get?
gets nothing because you got 4.
Yep.
This one empty hand.
This one gets nothing.
What is that down over there?
You didn't bust.
All right. Here we go.
Nice.
What you got over there, like 20?
I've got 10, 20, 33.
The Emperor is holding the dice.
33.
Well, we got a long ways to go still.
Not too far to go.
He's at 25.
You spent
You're
3.
at 23.
21 or 2.
No bet? You gotta wait till I put the die down.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can bet.
You can't do that. He's got to have 2 more of those. But you don't got no boogers either.
You can't do that one?
He has to fill the skull up, and 3 of them have to be in the 2 to get that. Hmm.
Need points. Need points.
Let's.
You can finish it out right there.
Yeah, it's like I can get some boogers at least.
Yep.
Yep. And we don't get nothing.
All right.
Nobody gets paid.
Empty hand. 3 boogers and 2 points.
Yep.
There's your 2 coins.
Hope you
Here.
like all them boogers you got.
These are fresh
I
picks.
spent 3 to
They're
get.
actually big
Boogers are
boogers.
pretty.
Nothing
I
here.
spent 3 to get 2.
Nothing
3
here.
boogers and 2 points.
Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing on those.
And I gave nobody else points.
That's it. It's the net gain. Net profit.
Ready?
Mhm. I guess I can maybe get 2 points out of it.
And anybody else? You ain't gonna do bust?
Mm-mm. With 2 ones and 1 die.
There's a 5.
There you go.
Empty hand.
You pay. You got 7 points. 7 money for you.
7 money.
Over there, none of the Grims. None of those. And then over here,
Empty
we have
hand.
I get
empty
2.
hand, 2 and 1.
I get 2 and you get 1.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Dice are done. You're up. What do you miss?
6, 7.
We got set rules on when you can bet. I thought it was when you pick up dice you can bet.
When they're in his hand.
But
is
he's
when
already
you play.
He
you're
picked
betting-
him up.
You're betting before he picks them up.
He picked him up. It's the beginning of his turn. Here, have it if you want it.
No, I know. I just want to make sure I know so I'm ready.
It was the beginning of his turn.
But he didn't pick up the dice yet.
Because we didn't know how much he paid. He paid.
2.
No, I'm fine with what you did, but I want to know
so.
when I can put my bet down,
Aye.
is what I'm saying.
Aye.
What you doing?
I know how to do it. When you're shaking the dice, I can drop that bet. That's how it works. Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Kenny.
What? Of all the bets placed, you only paid attention to mine?
I need 3 in the teeth. 3 in the teeth.
Including the 2, though.
No. 3 teeth, 1 nose, 2 eyes, and 1 gem.
Yeah.
But you have to have one in every. It has to be a full skull.
This one?
Yep.
Okay.
Put the wild in there then. Oh, you can't because
It
you.
doesn't matter.
Well,
Yeah.
it does for scoring.
Yeah. 1 scores could score.
Yeah.
And skull could not score. So yeah.
But you miss out on getting that.
Yeah. That would be cool too. So if I could get that and that at the same time.
You only score
you
1.
choose one as alternate. This one's worth 35. That one's worth 30.
Let's do that. See how hard it can get. Do it as hard as possible. Do it on hard mode. Nope. Ain't gonna do it.
Yeah. Well, that's working towards Emerald Skull, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Get all 1.
Oh.
You get 3.
I
Got
get the
those.
3.
You got 2 4s, which you could place.
I can press one of them.
Why? You can place both 4s if you wanted.
You can?
Mhm.
Same number.
Yeah. You can play any of the one. You're not going to get the Emerald Skull.
You could finish with a non-empty hand.
Mm-hmm. All right. I needed a booger.
Yeah, you didn't get it.
Oh, you can still jam out.
You
Jim,
Jim. No bust.
No bust.
So, you gemmed out. So it will pay. Not empty hand. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I got my money back.
Got your money back.
I'm going with
Over
him.
here, up. No Grim, no Scully, no busted. He did gem out, so I get 2 for that.
No
Everybody's
empty
winning on
gem.
the little 2s.
And none of
Alright.
those. All right.
He gets 2 points every player's turn.
That's why he's leading.
Yeah.
You want to switch out some of that money?
I'm rolling 3. Sure, here's 2 5s.
I'm gonna try his
And
tactic.
here's
You can't put one bet at a time.
here's 10 more.
Can you really?
Can you place as many bets as you want?
I thought it was only one bet.
Another 10.
No.
I
No.
got a 10 stack here. Do what?
How many bets can you place per turn?
2?
You can place 2 per turn. I thought it was
Or
1 per turn.
per action, I guess.
No, you cannot put 2 on the same place, but you can place both of your bets if you wanted to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I would start on
They're
one
gone.
per roll.
You only get 2 each round, so you gotta be real careful what you're doing. I mean, you could risk it and just toss it on something, or you could wait and actually get a couple. All right, I'm rolling 3, and everybody's betted. And I rolled 2 4s and a skull.
You can place 2 4s, man.
I can do that. And that's what I will do.
And put me on the bust one.
He's already got that one. Oh, look at that.
And he won it.
Chess. Chess.
5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15.
Nothing.
I had boogers to do. No chicken on that. I did get a gem out here for you for 2.
Yeah, we're pushing.
2 for you on that. I did run out. That's going to give Kenny 2 and you 1. And it was an empty hand for that. It's going to give orange 5 and green 3. Now
Now the pot's getting low quick.
It's getting low now.
Yeah, it's low middle.
Nothing left in there. Huh?
There's some. We've got 5, 10, 15, 18 more in there.
It could be the end of the game right now.
The roller always gets paid first.
Just pay 1, get 4.
Yeah, you got a bunch of boogers. You can stack it.
Mm-hmm.
You got boogers.
I think I'm gonna win this game. Yeah, it doesn't have to go with the 4s. I have too many dice.
Bust up.
You already knew, huh?
But see, he's got a. Look at that. He's got some boogers over there, so he can always. Oh, he can
You
just
get
jet
Jim
out.
out.
That'll give me what? 5, 9, 10.
Mm-hmm.
About takes all of it, plus what he gets.
Yeah, it's not like I'm gonna get any more.
He gets 5.
You get 10?
Yeah, that's all of them.
There's
He,
18 in
he
there.
gets 5 and leaves 3 left.
No, he gets 2. So there's 1 left.
He gets nothing.
There's your 10. Goes across here. Nobody grim. Over here, he did not bust. I get 2 because he gemmed out. And
He gets 5.
he empty-handed, you get 5. How many are there?
2 left.
3.
3.
No, I need 1 more.
Now there's 2.
I get to roll.
10, 20, 30, 10, 20,
1,
30.
2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm rolling 3.
I have 53.
You got,
I got nothing. I got a rock.
you're winning.
I got a rock. You ready? I'm betting. I'm rolling.
It almost doesn't matter. If he gets
Doesn't
any
matter.
bit of points, he basically gets it. So he gets paid out first.
Is that it? There's the 1. I'm putting all 3 and I'm done. Oh, that was a wild. All 3 and I'm done.
You get 3 points. You get these 2.
That's the end of the game.
That's the end of the game.
And I only have 30
No,
points.
he only gets 1 point
We get 1.
Oh, because the skulls don't
Oh,
count.
skull.
because the skulls don't pay.
Oh, shoot.
And nobody bet on the other one.
Well, we didn't have a chance, actually.
There's
You
one
did
point.
have a chance on the initial bet.
Yeah.
Did I bet on that?
No, nobody bet on
I
anything.
didn't bet on anything. You sure I didn't bet on that?
I know you didn't.
Okay.
I know you didn't.
So it still goes to me then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not betting on shit.
Yep.
I can't bet.
There's no point in telling one.
Oh, I could bet over here now, because those pay first before that, but if he scores it all, he gets
He
the
gets
one.
the one.
Yeah.
So the only thing I can bet on is when.
He just closes it out.
I guess it's one. All right, folks. Well, that's how it's played. It's a fast action. Place your bets,
10,
get them
15,
quick,
20, 25,
and,
30, 33.
35.
and try to recover as many.
Wow. I was that close to you. I was surprised.
You mean you were getting more points than I was? I thought I was behind
I
you.
was kind of flunking there.
Because you were
man.
betting high and then getting it back. So you were
Yeah,
behind
I
you.
wasted a lot of mine.
It's the little 2 point that he keeps getting.
10,
Mm-hmm. 2 and 3, 2 and 3.
35, 39.
Well, he wasn't much further ahead of us.
Yeah.
10, 20, 30, 40, 53.
Yeah, he was
So
2 pointing us to death.
basically, the net game was 13.
20.
You
And then
two
what would
pointing us to
happen, I'd
death.
pull my 13 back, and then we'd all put 40 in again. Y'all be digging out more cash to add to it. And put it in the pocket.
I consider using the boogers there at the end to keep going.
Yeah.
Just to, trying to get one of those big payouts. Well, folks, this is it. It's Emerald Skulls. It's a fun, press
cute
your
little
luck,
game.
and betting. Everyone's involved in every play of the game. And anyway, if you like it, leave some comments. If you got something good to say, we'll read it. If it's bad, then we'll ignore it,
Ignore you.
just like we always do. Like, subscribe, and we usually hit the table on Friday nights with streams. This is a pre-record for this one, but
7
go check
p.m.
us out.
Central Time,
And
usually.
until next time, keep gaming.